This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oh my god. Sound good?
Now, folks, I have an announcement. Are you ready for positive news? Because I finally have all the details hashed out about Sunday's event, okay? Big event. And I'm going to say this up front, folks, because I'm required to legally to say this up front, that the event coming up on Sunday, this special event, where I'm going to be doing a partnered stream with Twitch, I'm going to be featured at TwitchCon, the, convention that they hold once a year. And it's going to be in regards to promoting extensions with gameplay.
Alright, I have to tell you up front that this is an advertisement, meaning I'm getting paid for this event on Sunday. Alright? Twitch loves me.
Legally, I'm required to tell you that, because if I don't, and then I basically say great things about streaming with extensions, and I don't disclose that I'm getting paid for it, there's all kinds of legal problems there, alright? From a time slot of around 2:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time, my live stream will be featured at TwitchCon, alright? Now, I'm not 100% clear if it's going to be at the Twitch booth, or if they're going to have it set up somewhere at the con, but I guess what they're trying to do is promote extensions with streaming, and they want to showcase what they can do, alright? So what they have provided to me is a game and an exclusive extension for that game, so that people who are watching my live stream at that period of time will be able to click on the stream, whether they're watching on PC or laptop, okay? And they'll be able to click on things on the overlay of the screen that this extension will provide as you watch the stream, and it'll directly affect the gameplay of the game. Okay? Pretty cool. And I'm excited to see how this works. Will it work? And by the way, I now have all the details hashed out of the game and how it's going to work, so I can tell you that right now. I'm going to be honest, don't get too excited. It's not like some big AAA release or whatever. In fact, I was actually told directly by Twitch, they were like, this event is not to actually even promote the game. It has nothing to do with the game, it's to promote the extensions that work with the game, because Twitch wants to show off the future of streaming, basically. They want to show that in the future, viewers will be able to interact with the gamer, or the streamer, okay, in this method. Alright? That being said, folks, the game will be a game that I have played before, alright? And this is going to be a unique and different way to interact with it, because when I played this game, honestly, most people complained, because they said the previous way to interact with this game was basically destroying stream chat. Okay? So if you're not aware, it was earlier this year when I started doing these more interactive streams, and for one of these Twitch and Chill events, I was playing a game that was called Choice Chamber. If you remember, this was a side-scrolling action platformer where the viewers would basically spam in stream chat commands of things that they wanted to see. Did they want to see better weapons? Did they want to see the enemies get bigger or smaller? Did they want to see, a big giant fireball come across the screen and save my ass? Or did they want to make the game more difficult for me? Okay? So now, if you remember, the problem with that game was that to interact with it, you had to spam the stream chat with commands, and literally the entire time I played that game, the entire stream chat was just spammed commands. No one could really have a discussion or even comment on what was going on during the gameplay, because the entire chat was spam, 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 spam. Okay? So apparently, what's happened is the designers of that game worked with Twitch to try to make a version of the game that would not promote spam, so people could still have intelligent conversation in the stream chat and enjoy it just like a normal gameplay stream. Okay? So, yes, what's going to happen this Sunday is I'm going to be playing this special edition of Choice Chamber, designed specifically to work with on-screen extensions, okay? And I'm going to be doing it for about 3.5 hours, when people will be clicking on the stream to do these interactions. Give them the sword, give them the boomerang, give them the what was the other one? The bow and arrow. Make the enemies bigger, make the enemies smaller, do the pogo jump, do the super jump, do this, do that, all those different things. And I will, like I said, I will be featured at TwitchCon. I don't know where. I don't know if it's going to be at the Twitch booth or whatever, but what I've been told is that basically there's 3 different groups of people who can interact. There's the common stream viewer, alright? So if you're watching either on a laptop or a desktop computer, you'll be able to click on the stream, alright? And that'll be your interaction. Choice Chamber also has this function where people subscribe to my channel or resubscribe to my channel during the gameplay stream, that it actually gives me an actual, what do they call it? It's not a widget, it's like a little thing that shows up to help. Sometimes it'll shoot, sometimes it'll give me, like, a power-up. I can't exactly remember what it's called in the game. But, yes, that is the deal, is that you can still interact. If you're watching the stream, and you're watching on mobile, if you sub to the channel during the time period that I'm playing the game, you can still contribute, okay? A gizmo. Thank you, Derek. It's called a gizmo. That's what it's called, a sub gizmo. So everyone can get in on it, but mobile players sadly cannot use the extension that we're testing on Sunday because it's not compatible with mobile yet, alright? Now, for those of you that are here that are mods, yeah, I see Deep Craze, I see Be-The, I'm sure we'll have a few other mods here over the next few days. What I need to ask you guys is if you could please make it on Sunday, if you at all can. It's not required, it's not mandatory, but I would like moderators to be here, because undoubtedly what's going to happen is people are going to show up and not know what's going on, and or, you know, people will show up to troll and do stupid shit. And you can't control that, and by the way, I don't think that, I'm not going to have the stream chat on screen during this stream, so it doesn't really matter what happens in stream chat, but there will be people asking, gee, how do I participate, and how does this work, or whatever, and to have mods who are here who can explain to everyone what's going on during the 3.5 hours would be beneficial, I think, okay? So yeah, if the mods could show up on Sunday, it would be very much appreciated, okay? So all of you who are mods who could please show up on Sunday, if you can, between 2:30 to 6 p.m. Pacific time, it would be greatly appreciated. Or night. Did a 10-bit cheer. He says, Phil, have you ever considered writing a documentary? A documentary about my life? I don't know. Would anyone care? See, I'm one of these people, honestly, who I feel that these YouTubers who write books and shit are so fucking over-pretentious and think that they're so goddamn over-important when in reality they're nothing. You know, I'm someone who I realize that my entirety of my existence on the internet, with YouTube and everything, okay, is kind of a fluke. It's something that just happened out of nowhere. I was in the right place at the right time, okay? I was doing something different from the way that everyone else was doing it, so I was individualized above everyone else who was doing Let's Plays on YouTube. I was doing this raw gameplay, funny commentary, make fun of the game, don't take it seriously kind of a deal, while other people were, like, hyper-focused on making very high-level walkthroughs and shit at the time. The biggest gameplay videos on YouTube, when I started making gameplay videos on YouTube, were, like, first-person shooter videos on how to be good at the game. That's what the biggest thing was. And I kind of blew that up with other games. I was like, no, you don't have to be good at the game. Here, just have fun. And that's kind of where the whole Let's Play craze kind of exploded from. As people saw me and a bunch of other people. It wasn't just me. But I was definitely one of the first people to be notable doing it on YouTube. People looked and said, wow, I don't have to be a top-level fucking player to make videos that are entertaining that people will watch. I want to do that too. And people over the years were inspired by people like me.
But do I think I'm important enough to have a fucking documentary or a book made about me? Probably not.
Even though, let's be honest here, with all the shit that I've gone through in my life, you know, the ridiculous drama that literally I don't feed into but happens anyway around me, pretty ridiculous, right? Just think about all the shit that's happened to me since I started on YouTube, right? All the attention I've gotten, all the negative attention I've gotten, you know, the things that I was able to help with, the things that sadly were horrible things that happened to me, you know, friends and relationships and all kinds of shit that have happened and ended, and it would be the most dramatic fucking documentary ever. Seriously. Seriously. It would be absolutely ridiculous. I don't really think that I need to make a documentary about my life. I don't think that I'm important enough. I don't think ever. I've never really, even though, yes, this is my job, this is what I do for a living, this pays the bills, I don't think I take this seriously enough to say, oh, I think that thousands of people would want to read a book about me or watch a documentary about me. I'm not that pretentious. It's hilarious because I go to the bookstore and I see all these books by YouTubers and none of them sell. I'm not even kidding you. Like, they're always in the bargain section. It still gets me. Last year, a year ago, I went to Target and in the discounted section, a giant stack of PewDiePie's book, because no one bought it, because no one wants to read a fucking book by a Muppet. And it's sitting there and I took a picture of it. Alright. And PewDiePie commented because he was so butthurt that his book is stupid and only, you know, morons who watch his shit would even buy it. He commented on my Instagram post saying, oh, Phil's just angry because he can't read. It's like the dumbest, stupid response.
But that's what I mean, like, these YouTubers think that they're important. And they're so over-important that they have to write books and shit. When in reality, they just fucking make stupid videos and they should be happy that they make $1 doing it. And I would never over-presume myself to be so important that I would fucking want to write a book or make a documentary about my life, because I'm not important. I'm just a guy who made videos for YouTube and had fun doing it and enjoyed playing video games and wanted to share those experiences with the world, and that's it. their money, give their money. I need that money, I really do. I need that money. That's it, folks. That's all it's about. So, no, I'm probably never going to be making a documentary about myself because I don't think I'm that important, alright? Anything for this, right? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.